all started innocently enough, with Jake scrolling through Instagram late at night. He was lying in bed, the soft glow of his phone the only light in his small college dorm room. His roommate, Mike, was already asleep, snoring softly from the other side of the room. Jake's thumb lazily flicked through post after post, a mundane ritual he performed every night before sleep. Welcome to Nightmare Gigglez, where every story takes you deeper into the darkness. Are you ready to face your fears? Before we do, don't forget to click the subscribe button, click that like-em, and hit the notification bell so you will never miss a story. Now, shall we continue? As he continued to scroll, a strange account caught his eye. The profile picture was just a black circle, and the username was an unremarkable string of numbers and letters, user 789341. Intrigued by the oddity, he clicked on the account. It had only a handful of posts, each one a dimly lit photo of someone sleeping. The eerie part was that each photo had exactly 2 likes. No more, no less. Jake felt a shiver run down his spine, but brushed it off as just another creepy account among the sea of strange corners on the internet. He tapped on one of the photos and noticed the comments were all disabled. The captions were equally cryptic, usually just a date and time. The latest post was from just an hour ago, depicting a young woman he didn't recognize, her face half hidden in the shadows of an unfamiliar bedroom. The timestamp read 2:30 a.m. Jake couldn't shake the feeling of unease, but fatigue eventually took over. He locked his phone and rolled over, falling into a restless sleep. The next morning, Jake mentioned the weird account to Mike over breakfast in the campus dining hall. "There's some seriously creepy stuff on Instagram, man," Jake said, recounting the details of the photos and the mysterious likes. Mike shrugged it off. "It's probably just some viral marketing stunt or something. You know how people are always trying to go viral with weird shit." Jake nodded, but the account continued to nag at the back of his mind. That night, he checked the account again. Another new photo, another sleeping person, another timestamp. This time, it was someone who looked vaguely familiar. He squinted at the screen, realizing it was a guy from one of his classes. Greg. "That's weird," Jake muttered to himself. He considered sending Greg a message but decided against it. It would be too strange to explain how he found the photo. Days passed, and Jake noticed a pattern. Every night a new photo was posted. Every photo had 2 likes. He started recognizing more faces. People from campus, people he passed in the hallways or saw in the dining hall. The realization hit him like a punch to the gut when he saw a picture of his neighbor, Sarah, taken the previous night. "Mike, this is getting too real," Jake said, showing him the latest posts. Mike's face went pale. "That's Sarah. She lives right next to us. This can't be a coincidence." Jake's hands trembled as he navigated through the account. "I need to find out who's behind this." That night, Jake set an alarm for 2 a.m. He planned to catch whoever was taking these photos. He lay in bed, phone clutched in his hand, waiting for the alarm. When it finally went off, he turned it off quickly and listened intently. The dorm was silent, save for Mike's soft snores. Carefully, Jake got up and cracked open the door to the hallway. It was dimly lit and empty. He crept down the hall, peeking into the common areas. Nothing. As he turned back towards his room, a new notification pinged on his phone. It was from Instagram. User 789341 had posted a new photo. His blood ran cold as he opened the app. The latest photo was of him, lying in bed, the alarm clock visible on his nightstand showing 2:05 a.m. He could see himself in the photo, eyes closed, completely unaware. His heart pounded as he looked at the timestamp. 2:05 a.m. The photo had 2 likes already. "Mike, wake up." Jake shook his roommate, his voice trembling with fear. "Someone was just in our room." Mike groggily opened his eyes, confusion turning to horror as he saw the photo. "What the hell, Jake? We need to find out who's doing this. Now," Jake said, his fear giving way to determination. They scoured the dorm but found nothing unusual. Desperation set in as they realized whoever was behind this had access to their room and could strike at any moment. The next day, Sarah didn't show up for class. Neither did Greg. Panic spread across the campus as more students went missing, all of whom had appeared on the mysterious Instagram account. Jake's anxiety grew with each passing hour. He knew he was next. That night, he barricaded the door and stayed awake, watching the account. At 2 a.m., a new photo was posted. This time, it was Mike, asleep in his bed. 2 likes. "Mike, wake up. They got you too." Jake shook his friend, but Mike wouldn't wake up. His body was cold to the touch. Jake's heart raced as he realized his friend was dead. Terrified, Jake called the campus police. But when they arrived, the photo had disappeared from the account, leaving no evidence. They didn't believe him, attributing Mike's death to natural causes. Jake was left alone, paranoid and sleep-deprived. The next night, he couldn't keep his eyes open any longer and dozed off, clutching his phone. At 2:15 a.m., he woke up to the sound of a notification. With dread, he opened Instagram to find a new photo. Him, sleeping. 2 likes. He felt a cold presence in the room, but before he could react, darkness consumed him. The next morning, Jake was gone. The police found no trace of him, just like the others. The Instagram account was deleted, leaving no clues behind. But then, a week later, a new account appeared with the username YourUser890452. The profile picture was a black circle and the first photo was posted. A sleeping student from a different college with 2 likes. The cycle began anew. Despite numerous investigations and countless hours spent by law enforcement and cyber experts, the mystery of the Instagram account was never solved. The accounts would appear and disappear, each time taking another unsuspecting victim with them. The chilling photographs, always showing sleeping students with exactly 2 likes, left behind no trails, no digital footprints, and no explanations. Families were left grieving, friends were left questioning, and an entire college community was left in a state of perpetual fear. Some whispered that the accounts were cursed, that the very act of looking at the photos could doom you. Others speculated about an elusive hacker with sinister intentions. But the truth remained elusive, shrouded in darkness. To this day, the mystery of the Instagram posts haunts the campus. Students are wary of their social media usage, often glancing over their shoulders and double-checking their locks at night. The disappearance of Jake and others serves as a grim reminder. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved. So, be careful where you tread in the digital world. You never know what might be lurking, watching, waiting to capture you in a photo with 2 likes.